Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. That's more than 4.5 years of Torah every single day, of finding each other every single day, of knowing that we will learn together and hold each other and lift each other and the world up. Today is broadcast 1187. Thank you, Penny, for keeping us on count. Susie, it's good to see you. Deborah and Linda, Debbie and Richard, good to see you. Arlene, Boker Tov. I hope you and yours are safe and well. Peter, sending love to Frankfurt. And Shari, Joyce, Adele, good morning. Hi, Linda. Hi, Catherine. Jonathan and Jacqueline, it's good to see you. Anna, welcome. Lydia and Jerry. Jerry, we're wishing your sister Arlene and her husband Michael a happy 40th wedding anniversary. Mazal tov to them. Arlene, you are here, so you heard the good wishes. Caroline, good to see you. Marilyn and Patricia and David. My screen is jumping all over the place. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of you. Barbara and David. David, you're on a cruise in the Caribbean. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in where you are. Arlene, happy 40th wedding anniversary. Nathalia and Janice, if I missed anyone, my apologies. Valerie, it's good to see you. Yes, very much so. Rosa, good to see you. All right. Let's take a breath. Sing a bracha. We're going to learn some Torah. לעסוק בדברי תורה, לעסוק בדברי תורה, הפוך בה והפוך בה, לעסוק בדברי תורה. All right. Good morning, everybody. Let's dedicate our Torah study this morning. Let's start with joy. Bless you, Arlene and Michael, on your 40th anniversary. Today's Torah is for you. Also, Deborah, you wrote that today would have been your tate's birthday. Bless his memory. And I'm assuming that many of us have seen the news that Omer Neutra's death on October 7th was just confirmed by Israel. And today's Torah is really for him and for his family, his beautiful parents, Orna and Ronen, his brother, Daniel. Omer was a tank commander on October 7th, but that's another way of saying he was 21. And he grew up in Plainview, New York, which is where I grew up. He went to the Solomon Schechter Day School of Long Island, which is where I went to elementary school. He worked at Camp Ramah Nyack, where he was a lifeguard. That's where I spent many of my summers, and my family has. And his family is a beautiful one. And I share this news um, with all of you. The Camp Ramah movement has been deeply connected with him, as have all of us. His beautiful rabbi, my friend, Rabbi Joel Levinson, has been so active as a pastor to his family and as a champion for the Jewish community. And we are all, for all of our losses, deeply affected. We should not become tired. We cannot become tired. And we can't become deadened. We shouldn't allow ourselves to become numb. These tears, which are there, and they're going to be there for every single life, are the Torah that I want to reflect today. And I hope that you will pay close attention to his beautiful face, and you will amplify the love of his parents and his brother, the power of an interwoven community, the persistence for 423 days of the Jewish community in support of our homeland, the work of UJA to hold our hearts and our bodies and our minds intact, to amplify the best of our values. I hope that you will do something to strengthen yourself today. I am telling you that I'm going to work hard on that today, and I hope that I'm modeling that for our community. I am not going to hold back my tears. I can't. And, we all have the responses we're going to have. That's what being alive and sensitive and attuned and healthy requires. And so, if you are feeling whatever you're feeling, I just want you to know that you are not alone. There is room for our tears. There is call for our tears. There's call for the acts of comfort we will show each other. And we are going to be healthy, and we're going to be comforting, and we're going to allow ourselves to be comforted. This is what it is to be in this moment as a full person. May the memory of Omer Neutra be for a blessing. May we be worthy of his precious, precious face, his soul, his commitment. May his parents and brother know that we are holding them tenderly and with respect and with love. A little bit of Torah for today, in Omer's memory. VaYeitzei, our Torah portion, knows a lot about tears. We have the tears that Leah cries. Leah, our matriarch. This is, I knew I wouldn't be able to muster new thoughts, so I'm sharing some thoughts that I wrote in 2022. I wrote, Leah cries, with eyes closed does she see flashes of a twisted future, her life as an eldest child upended by fate, because Jacob, who she loves her sister Rachel more. It's a complicated part of this parsha. When Jacob arrives, does Leah recognize the complicated inner life of a man, because Jacob's not had a simple life, for whose love she would be forced to compete for the rest of her days? She cries, according to tradition. In fact, the Torah portion says, Eineha rakot, her eyes are soft. Rabbinic tradition isn't kind even to Leah's eyes, saying that they are weak. Her eyes are weak. They're not weak. No, her tears purified her eyes, fierce tears. Rachel cries too. Her sister cries. According to tradition in the book of Jeremiah, Kol berama nishma nehi b'chi tamrurim, Rachel mevaka al baneha. A cry is heard in Ramah, wailing, bitter weeping, Rachel weeping for her children. Now eventually, the tradition tells us in that book of Jeremiah, and we sing this on the high holidays, Ko Amar Adonai, thus says God, keep your voice from weeping, your eyes from shedding tears. There is a reward for all of your labor, declares God. They shall return from the enemy's land. Amen to the Pasuk. Now there is a tradition as well that even God cries. Even God cries. This is also from Jeremiah. I'll just read the translation. But if you will not hear it, my soul shall weep b'mistarim, in secret, for your arrogance. My eye must stream and flow with copious tears, because the flock of Adonai is taken captive. That is also from Jeremiah. Friends, I don't take verses literally. That's not what tradition is about. Jewish tradition is very much about the interpretive process. But just as Rosa is saying, we cry. Those are holy tears. These are holy tears. These are tears of sadness, of grief, tears that reflect the reality of war, tears that worry for our children, tears that know what love means. In this parsha, both our matriarchs, Leah and Rachel, cry. And those tears, those are parents' tears. I'm not in the place right now myself that I can say but or and or push in an upward trajectory, but I will say this. Today we're going to work harder for our people. We're going to work harder to push our leaders to make a deal to bring the hostages home. We are going to work harder. Tonight, at UJ's Wall Street dinner, we will work harder. We will love more fiercely. We will hold our children more tenderly, and they will receive all of our love doubled today. But the only way we know that we mean it is when we say, bring them home now. And we keep on saying, bring them home now, until they are home. So we can bury Omer with kavod. So that we can show our children that we do not give up. And so today, I ask you to use whatever platform you have, social media, call your elected leaders, speak to anybody who you think has a voice that will be heard, and you say the words to them, bring them home now. 423 days later, bring them home now. Call friends in Israel and tell them what you're doing. Give them some strength. Ask them for some strength. And if you're curious about how to help, go to the link that Valerie just posted. Post on social media, bring them home now. Contact the White House, say bring them home now. As Rosa said, wear the number tape. Wear this. Shout. This is Rosh Chodesh Kislev, the beginning of the month of Kislev. This is the month of Kislev when Hanukkah happens. We rededicate ourselves this month. This is the month of Chanukah, of rededication. 423 days later, we are not going to get tired. We're going to shout and march and fund and work and love and learn, because that's what our matriarchs, Rachel and Leah, wanted. That is what Ronen and Omer Neutra taught their son. And that's what he teaches us today. Strength, love, passion, family, compassion, and in this moment, gentleness too. We need, friends, we need to show up. Our family needs us to show up. There will be moments of tears. That's part of what life brings. But tonight, and today, and tomorrow, and the day after, we will shout to the heavens, Am Yisrael Chai. We will do so when things are better. We do so now because things are not yet better. But we do not see the face of Omer Neutra or any of the hostages and crumple up. Our children need more than that. Our future requires more than that. And our ancestors got us this far. In their memories too, in their honors too, we will show up with more strength. We will find the tissues we need. We will let the tears flow, because they do. And we'll fight harder. Bring them home now. Say it with me wherever you are. Say it 4 times, and each time of the 4, feel your heart pound. And then say it louder, way beyond the echo chamber of our sweet community. Use your platforms, use your voice. Say it 4 times with me, and each time with more intensity. It doesn't have to get louder, it just has to get more intense. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. May the memory of Omer Neutra be for a blessing. Kolon baleva pnima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion tzofia Olo avda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim. Bring them home now. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, my friends.